So last time, war. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. We get to see Octavia in action, and Allegia's better watch out. This is my reaction to The 100, Season 5, Episode 5, Shifting Sands. So there's two people that jumped in front of...
You have my mother.
Okay.
Aww.
Miller.
Oh, dang, he was just
Miller.
like... Oh my god. Yes.
Miller, wait. Good enough for me. Let's move on.
Ha!
Stand down. Bars of glass like razor blades. Your tents will be torn to shreds, and so will you. This is the last living valley on Earth, and it should be ours.
Elza thinks the same thing.
And so we fight.
First Battalion, mount up!
Am I crazy for you to kill me for getting in our way?
After you.
So excited.
If this Raven that you're so impressed by won't tell you how she locked us out, use McCreary. Thinks he's good for something.
You didn't think that was all I was good for back on the rock.
Don't flatter yourself. That was torture too. Shaw,
Okay.
give me those damn missiles.
It's like The 100 when they first got down. We just like partied and...
Play something with the beat.
Hey,
Vincent?
why does he have a collar on? She doesn't know about Maddie. Octavia.
Why the collar?
Some of us still have trouble controlling our more primal urges.
I'm generally a pleasant person.
Well, he
Wait,
seems nice.
We need guarantees that no harm will come to them. We won't help you.
They already picked them up? Bitch.
We lost 400 people. It's a third of everyone in that bunker. And they have no idea if they'd ever get out. Yet, look at them. Strong, unified, but you gotta admit, it's impressive.
How'd you do it?
She radioed him
Well, I
everywhere.
wasn't alone. Love is weakness. Love no one. No one can hurt you. I love you. Does that make me weak? I would never say that till you said it.
We're screaming.
Finally, I want to know what that is. Something bit him.
Look.
He isn't him. Raven! Why is it always Raven?
She's tougher than she looks.
Yeah, she is.
Do you know what happens if I press this button on your what?
Nothing good.
I don't either.
Murphy.
Stop! They're doing things! Stop!
Which one of you killed my good friend Kodiak on the mothership?
Neither.
Clearly just back the hell up. You had 5 seconds. 3,
No! No!
4.
Where is he?
Put down the knife.
I love him, I love him, I love him.
She couldn't even if she wanted to. I'm the one who blocked the weapon system.
I knew it was Zeke that locked it. I'm so excited. I like him already. He's my favorite of all of the Allegius. And then Dioza. I may not like her because she's going against our characters, but from her point of view, she's trying to do what she can for her people. So it's an interesting comparison because Clark tried to do what she did for her people too. Clark also, bombed and Grounder Bridge and killed the 300 people inside Mount Weather. Like, she also had to face those tough decisions. And obviously it's a different story with Dioza. She's doing everything she can to secure that valley for her people. But I still don't like her just because of how much I love our main characters, especially Octavia. And I want to know more about that sand creature. Oh my god. What was that? And it looks like Kara, like when she was like, I agree with Lorena. And Indra's like, of course you do. I feel like Indra and Kara don't have the best friendship there. I don't really know what happened with all of that. When she took the farm, she won the fight. So I'm interested in seeing that because obviously she's very close with Octavia.
I mean, I am assuming you have a plan to get us out of this, correct?
Yeah. But one of those options has the added benefit of you two staying alive.
Well, then that's the option we choose.
No. And that's why you're gonna help us now. Trust me, Murphy. You're gonna like my plan more.
Yes. I'm so excited. Oh, ooh, what is it? She's having withdrawals. So you're gonna go try to steal the drugs.
Okay.
You also find the results of the previous physician's biopsies. He couldn't figure out what it was, so Paxton McCreary slit his throat.
You're doctors, farmers, engineers.
And every last one trained to kill.
Yeah.
Even the kids.
Yes.
Murphy! Murphy, run! Echo.
More noise. We never knew you guys would be watching. There's a hobbit. You know what?
Hobbit.
We just gotta get a warning bell.
I'm very interested to see Murphy's interaction with Maddie.
He's not going anywhere.
Son of a bitch!
Take her back to her cell.
Is that part of the plan? They need to get that collar off.
What?
Thought you'd be funnier.
Clark told her stories.
Oh, really? Was I the dashing hero who got the girl?
Or the selfish fool who lost her.
Octavia's my favorite. I mean, no offense. Clark said she wouldn't have made it without each one of you.
You need to get that collar off. Oh, he has to be within a range. They need to take that off.
They're probably on their way right now. Means you gotta go.
Murphy!
Go. Come on.
Yay! Murphy's staying behind again. Aww. And this time Amori's staying with him. I still really love Raven and Murphy together, but I also do like Amori and Murphy. And Maddie, with how Clark told her stories of everyone, and she's just like, I thought you'd be funnier. Like, Murphy's freaking hilarious, but yeah. Amori has been trained under Raven, so I feel like maybe she'll be able to help with the shock collar. She might be able to maybe get the tracker to stop working, or hopefully make it stop shocking him, because that looks very painful. And Murphy, I love him. But yeah, I really want to know what that thing in the sand was. I'm guessing they're doing their scouting, and then they're gonna go back and get all their warriors. So excited. And when everyone like pulled their weapons out, when Bellamy tried to like talk to Octavia, like, oh my god, like they protect her so much. I love it. They're all warriors and everything. And she said that all of them have been trained to kill, even the kids. So I wonder who besides Ethan in there have learned to fight. And also, is Ethan the only novitiate for Wonkru, or are like all the kids part of that? But I really do want to see more about Ethan. I want to know more about the kids in the bunker. Kane. I know he's trying to make it so that the kids and everyone else in Wonkru has like a better option than just to kill. I can see where he's coming from, but I don't like it. like Octavia did say he was a traitor, and it really does sound like he's trying to be a traitor. I feel like he's looking at that as like the prisonership as a new opportunity to kind of change the way they've had to live for the past couple years. I don't like it because he keeps trying to make a deal with this, and everyone in Wonkru is super loyal, and I don't think they're gonna wanna change their ways, really, because most of them are grounders anyways, so this is how they've been. Oh, it's back.
You knew it turned out to be Pandora's box.
The heart in the head.
The heart in the head.
So,
Dude, don't leave him alone.
so you're not one of us.
So make it one of you. Right now, show some respect.
Oh, easy. I'd stop if I were you.
Dude, that thing's gonna pop out. That needs to get out. You can't let that thing get to you. Oh no, we're going to Octavia. Shit. It's okay. Because they're gonna get it out of her. And she's gonna be fine. Because she's Octavia. So I'm guessing it was one that got in there. So it reproduced while it was in that guy's body, and that's why a bunch more popped out. Oh god, that's huge. They probably left the camp and just left all this stuff there.
Good luck.
How many missiles do they have?
Look.
They went into the sandstorm. Oh, they're also covering Octavia. I love this show. They left their tent and all their equipment there so that they'd shoot the missiles there, and then they went into the sandstorm. They're so together and unified. And that's not only just Octavia's doing. I know a lot of it has to do with Gaia. She kind of she used their religion to bring them closer and like made some changes, I guess you could say, into having all of them believing the same stuff. And I feel like a lot of that revolves around Octavia, but I don't know. It's interesting to see. I do want to see a little bit more about Gaia because she seems to have a lot to do with how things were run in the bunker. And I really want to know what else she might have suggested that might have worked and how she's helped in the whole unifying Wonkru. Where are they taking him? Oh, he has it too. Is that a picture of Ontari?
Should I save you?
No. What is it?
Protect
Is she
you.
pregnant? I know she's pregnant in real life because I think I saw a picture of like the 100 cast and she had her belly.
I heard them upstairs and I knew it was over, so I slashed my own throat.
That's how she got the scar.
Abby's not my wife.
What do you mean she's not your wife, Kane? She's basically your wife. So, did she say she knows Octavia isn't dead? So they're going back to Polis. Intra better be okay.
Wonkru is strong. Just like their leader.
I'm glad you're alive, big brother. But if you ever speak out against Wonkru again, or an enemy of Wonkru, then you are my enemy.
Maddie. Oh shit, she's gonna see Echo. Oh no. Oh no. Clark are back together. That was super cute. And Bellamy and Echo are still together. And Octavia saw this and she did not look happy about it. I mean, Echo did almost kill her. I thought it was cute when they ran towards each other and kissed. I'm not a Becco fan. I'm still holding out for Bellark, but I don't hate Echo as much as a lot of people do, and I don't hate Becco as much as people do, because I think it's something that might be necessary to the plot, because this is going to cause more friction between Octavia and Bellamy, and there's already a lot of friction. Also, Clark's face when she saw Bellamy and Echo was interesting. So they've never said they love each other, but they do. I know they do. I just love the Blakes when she was like, I'm glad you're alive, but if you ever speak out against Wonkru again, like, you are Wonkru or you are the enemy of Wonkru. Bellamy isn't Wonkru, so it's, I think, hard for her also, because they've all been one crew. They've worked hard to make sure all these people are unified and together in all these senses. And now they have outsiders, which is something they haven't had in those 6 years. Monty, when he came out of the rover, and he was just like, hi. And Octavia's like, hi. Like, you know, the original 100. The original delinquents. I also want to see how Echo is going to react to Wonkru, because things are a lot different now than how it was when she was there. There is no more Asgera. She was strictly loyal to Asgera. Like, she would do anything for them. And now we have Wonkru that have basically her mentality, but for Octavia and their people. I want to see that, or like her running into like a war general or something from her time in Asgera, and then seeing how all this is different and how they've just become one crew. And I'm just really excited to know more about Wonkru, really. I also do really want to know more about Space Crew and Clark and Maddie, but Wonkru right now I'm loving, because they're gonna fight for their land. Wonkru going into that sandstorm to protect Octavia was incredible. I think they said 11 dead, 12 if you count the guy who had the parasites explode from his stomach. It sucks. And she has to leave the bodies, which also sucks. She's probably like, she's making these cold, calculated decisions in her head, because yes, people would probably want to take the bodies back, especially to their loved ones and stuff, but strategically, they don't have time to carry those bodies. Wonkru comes out. They didn't expect to be out in the first place. They didn't expect there to be a new civilization of people that have now claimed the valley. They didn't know there was only going to be one valley. They thought maybe the earth would regrow like it did during the first Prime Fire, but it didn't. There's only this one valley, and this is what they need, and they are saying that they have the right to it, which I agree with, because they do. But it also reminds me a little bit of Mount Weather, because Mount Weather also thought they had a right to the land. Wonkru has a right to the valley, and the prisoners also have a right to the valley, but they need to learn how to share. They're going to war right now because of this problem they have, and they're not finding a diplomatic solution to it, which makes sense, because prisoners, they're not very friendly. And Denoza already claimed this valley for herself, and she is not going to share. But Murphy and Amori, they're in the woods, which I love. It's like when they first got together, when Jaw had Allie and they were living in the woods, stealing from people. It's like they're back to how they started. Murphy stayed behind with Raven, and now Amori's staying behind with Murphy. I love Raven and Murphy. I do. I've been a fan of them. I love their friendship. And do I wish they were a couple? Maybe. Yeah, probably. Are they? No. Are they gonna be? Don't think so. But I do love Amari and Murphy together. They're adorable. Like, when they first started going out, I totally see them getting back together. I mean, they obviously love each other. Thin line between love and hate. Example, the Lark started out hating each other. Now they love each other. I'm also really excited to see Raven and Zeke. They are both very, very smart people. They would make an adorable couple. I really am liking Zeke a lot. He's not one of the prisoners. Now he's seeing that what they're doing is wrong, and he's like, we shouldn't be doing this. Another thing I'm curious, did they bring back all those people that were awake up in space back down with them? Or was it only Raven and Murphy? Because I feel like they brought everyone back down, because I don't see why they would leave everyone else up there. There's a lot of people partying and stuff. Maybe those were the people they brought down. Again, parallel, it's like the 100 when they first came down and they were just like running around the woods, yelling whatever the hell we want. It's a very big common thing with mining, problems with the lungs and everything. And I'm interested in seeing how that's going to play out and what Abby's going to do about that. And obviously now we see that McCreary is affected by this, and that's why he's probably following Dioza, because he knows that with her they will be able to find a cure for him. I feel like after they get a cure for him, he might rebel against Dioza. Indra saying to Octavia that she loves her, and I was just like, Indra spending time with her daughters in the bunker, Octavia and Gaia. When Octavia said love is weakness, she was like, I see Gaia's teachings. They're going back to the bunker, so I'm very excited to see if Clark's gonna like show them that Maddie is a Nightblood, because obviously that's the only way she would have survived up there. So I want to see Gaia's reaction to that, because she is the Flamekeeper and that is what she's been. But I feel like maybe she's still gonna be loyal to the blood. I don't know, because also these people are now her people and she's had a big part in making them how they are right now. So the parasitic insect, Clark has not come across this, thank God, because she probably would have died, because she probably couldn't treat herself too much. But I'm glad they fixed it and got it out of Octavia. She probably won't have any muscle damage, which is good, because she's going to need that to fight. They're going to have to study that. They're going to have to try to figure out more about that, because we have no idea what that was. It's obviously something that's mutated from the radiation after Prime Via, and it'll probably come back again when they try to cross the desert. I feel like Kane is still separate. He sees a separation between Wonkru and him, maybe. He shouldn't be willing to give up all this intel on them. I know he wants a better way for Wonkru to live. It's just the loyalty to Octavia and Wonkru is amazing. And them huddling around Octavia to protect her was just incredible. Maddie and Octavia's relationship, I'm so excited. Maddie has looked up to Octavia for a very long time. She's heard all these stories about all of them, which was hilarious when they were in the rover, and she was like, I thought you'd be funnier. I'm very interested in seeing what Maddie's going to think of Octavia, because Octavia is this hero to her. She's the one who saved the clans from Prime Via. She brought them together. She's Skyrupa. You know, she's had these stories told to her, and Octavia was probably in a bunch of them. Obviously, the last, like, what she knows of Octavia is the last thing Clark knew of Octavia, which was her winning the conclave and saving the clans. But now, Octavia is very different. She is the Blood Reina, and she is leading her people, and she's just badass. There are so many parallels between Maddie and Octavia. They were both hidden. They were both isolated. Maddie only had Clark, just like Octavia only really had Bellamy. So much has happened, and Octavia has changed drastically Maddie and Octavia's relationship might cause more problems between Octavia and Clark. I give this episode a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 is because I kind of wanted to see them going into space to get Raven and Murphy. And I say 9 out of 10, but in my heart, without like actually like looking at the little things and being picky about it, it's a 10 out of 10. But then again, so are all episodes of season 5 so far. But yeah, since we were past most of the scenes in the season 5 trailer, and that and the Survivors trailer is all that I've seen, I'm just like, it's just gonna be a lot of new information that my brain's gonna like explode over, because I don't know what's happening next. While we were waiting for season 5, I was just so scared about Octavia's fate, and I still am. I don't want her to die. And I know we're getting season 6, so that keeps my hopes up a little bit, but I can also see many, many ways this show can go, killing off Octavia and continuing into season 6, because of her leadership and everything. Like, it would cause a lot of problems within Wonkru, I feel like. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys next episode. Camila, I know you're watching. Stop watching this in class, do your homework, and pay attention to school.